sorted out my fucking audio. I'm sat here watching the chat like, nobody likes me. Yeah, no, nobody's here.
You're not online.
And of course now I'm not in the game, so my Goram Hotas doesn't work. There we go, I've now got a blue thing. You are local. Accept wing invite. There we go. Right, so Starpoint services.
Oh,
I lied, I have 17 million.
oh wow. Well, you're doing pretty good. Like once you get 20, once you get the rank to get this sucker, 22 million is what it costs. Now, A rating it's a different story, but.
Well, that's something that I will do as a fry cook. So he wants me to source 10 units of liquor for the Imperial Navy. That's where I'm missing.
That's what you're not going to do.
No, I'm just going to bounce out and then back in until
Exactly.
it says courier.
Oh, your Cobra's cute, isn't it? Adorable, blue and white.
Aww. I don't know.
Like, I got my big ass hovering right above you.
I've gotten too used to just grabbing the missions again. I sat down the other night and it turns out that the Prime video, I can just put that in a window and put it in my crotch. So I was just going back and forth watching the Grand Tour. Hey! How's it going, Hooks? Or should I say Donkey? Good evening and welcome. It's great. I'm actually streaming at a time that you can view for a change. It's joined over on Twitch.
It's like, yeah, I figure what I do with these is I let you live stream it, and then I put up the recording on YouTube later on.
Well, that's it. Plus you have all the better. You're pumped! Nice! Because you're actually in a stream for a change, or... Right, so that's taken... That's given me a cool meal, that 2-minute trip. What did I do? I did a thing. Oh, I've got more to turn in. I started... as soon as I'd taken all of the rep missions, I was like, well, I may as well take the missions for credits from the other guys if I've got space.
Exactly. That's what I did. Like, once I have all the rep missions, I just go through and then it's like, all right, now everybody else I'll worry about.
So, Hooks, have you got the multi-Twitch going so you can see... Actually, no, you're not streaming, so I'm talking out my rectum. It's fine. I'll shut up now. So, how's it going then, Hooks? What would you like me to call you? Right, so at this place, we need to hit up the... Oh, don't tell me I've left all my planetary suite and everything back at Ray Gateway. You know it is.
Your planetary suite or your planetary vehicle hangar?
My vehicle hangar. In fact, it might even be a Haxel port.
Oh, God. Well...
I'm just going to fucking buy a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, buy another one. They're cheap.
Let's get into the loadout screen and see what we can do. So I keep coming back here, but they never have anything that I can now upgrade with. I need to go to somewhere else to get new parts. So, right, what do I need? Utility mounts. I don't need a heatsink or a shaft launcher, do I?
No, you're not going to need a heatsink. You're not going to need a shaft launch. You're going to need... you're going to need a planetary vehicle hangar because you're going to need to drive around. You're going to need the detailed surface scanner.
Is that under hard points or is these optional internals?
It's an optional internal, both of those.
Right, so top compartment is currently empty, so we will pop a planetary vehicle hangar there.
What is your top compartment? What size?
It's a 4.
Okay.
So I can get a 4H in there.
Put a 4G if they have a 4G.
I have 4H, 2G, 2H.
the H's are heavy, the G's are light. I would almost say put in a 2G, because you don't really need 2 SRVs unless you decide that you're going to destroy your SRV.
I mean,
you're going to want 2 SRVs.
I probably will. Empty vehicle slot. Browse. I guess we're just buying this because it's the only option. Yep. Fuel scoop is currently a 4B, and I don't think I can increase that. No.
You can get a 4A, but I don't think you can here.
Yeah, a 1E is the best option. So, feck that. Shield generator. Right, empty internal compartment. So we've got 2s here now. So, what do we want in this?
Detailed surface scanner.
A surface scanner. By $250,000. Jesus, I honestly don't care. Okay, detail surface scanner purchased.
Awesome. And do you have a cargo rack?
I can do. It's got a capacity of.
Left is actually
yeah.
What spaces do you have left?
I have this. So we've got standard docking computer, that's staying. So I've got a 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can't carry much with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, having cargo space to at least carry something is better than having no cargo space at all.
Wait a tick, though, because I can rejig things and get a better cargo space. Because my planetary hangar is a 2-spot. But it's in a 4-spot, so why don't I just stick the planetary hangar in there? Transfer options, swap to here. Now the 4-spot can get cargo, and that can have a 4E.
Put that in there.
Let's buy that one. Sorry, okay, got lost. King of the Britons, Lord of all he surveys. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They call me Hook on Twitter. Friends call me Arthur. You guys should call me Arthur. Oh, thank you. That means we're friends. Hey, Kurt. Good evening and welcome. How's it going, Chief? Right, so... right, so I think we're pretty set then.
Awesome.
Right, so we've got the cargo bay, we've got the car, we've got the scanner. Anything else that we need? Core internals, optional internals. We've got frame shift. Oh, none of this can really be.
Internals you don't really need to worry about. Optionals you don't really need to worry about for what we're doing.
Hard points.
Because we're really just going to go exploring. How fast are you? What's your not fast? What's your jump range?
Jump range is currently 21.52 on a good day, 19.2 on a bad day, and 20 in between.
Ooh, this is gonna be a trip and a half.
Set fire group reminder. Ah, it's tits McGee.
Yep, in your fire groups, you're gonna have to put your detail surface scanner. You're gonna have to attach to something.
Detailed
surface. The cool part
scanner.
about being in a wing and doing this is that you'll get data for whatever I scan. So as I'm scanning planets or whatever, you'll get credit for that too.
Which is nice. Right, so everything's now in a fire group. What's the data link scanner, composition scanner, and discovery scanner?
Okay, so the discovery scanner, that's your honking the horn, and in your discovery scanner is the advanced discovery scanner, which is how you scan your planets without having to go to each planet. So
do I want that on the same thing as the detailed surface scanner?
Not on the same thing. You're going to probably put those on a different... so this is what I have. I have one fire group that has my discovery scanner, and that is on my trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, on my secondary is the surface scanner, the detailed surface scanner. you can only use those in analysis mode. Now remember how you switch through your modes. It's your throttle, top two buttons by your thumb.
Yeah, like the shift key in the top one, right? No, wait.
Not even the shift key. This is gonna be
the shift key in the one below it.
Nope.
Oh, right, I get you. Yeah, the up and the left at the same time.
Right, so when you hold those at the same time, it'll switch modes. So when you're in combat mode, you can't really do any scanning, but in analysis mode, you could do all your scanning. When you're in Super Cruise, that's the only time you can use your detailed surface scanner. And it's the only time you can use your advanced discovery scanner. So you basically just get flat, and then, well, we'll go through them as we go through these jumps.
So shall I?
I'm gonna have to follow you.
Get out. We're done here, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just coming up to.
So I'm launching, and Kurt, sorry, buddy. By the way, I am pretty sweet. How are you, sir? Nice of you to join us on this sexual Sunday afternoon. I'm going to be playing this for a while, then I'll stop for something to eat, although I think Savage is going to disappear much sooner, because he has nice smells coming from his house and is going to abandon me like a baby on prom night.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll get food, and then I'll probably join Zim on a Seto at about 9 o'clock, I think he's streaming, so...
Oh, neat.
Really want to wheel... It's on the to-buy list, but, you know, first month, new place. Holy crap on a cracker, so many different messages. Is there just like a delete all button? Oh, fuck it. I've been promoted to merchant.
No, you kind of have to go through your messages one at a time and do your thing that way.
Just stop. There we go.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my nav lock on you because your jumps are shorter than mine.
Look at that thing.
Just at least make sure that we're jumping to the same systems at least. To get to Merope, for me, I think it was like 14 jumps. So it's probably going to be a lot more than that.
That's goddamn gorgeous.
Yeah, you can see the interior from your vantage point, can't you?
Yeah. God damn it, I want it. Right, so we need a galaxy map right here.
Yep, galaxy map.
And then we need to search. And what was that spelling again?
M as in Mary, E as in Edward, R as in Robert, O, P as in Paul, E as in Edward.
Oh, that's a long way away.
It is 301 light years. We're going to the Pleiades.
Uh-huh. All right, then. So, are you ready for the moment of pain? It is... 19 jumps away.
You know, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Really not too bad. It's not bad at all, really. Because like, for me, it's 10. Which is why I'm going to follow you.
It's this way. Alright then. So you should jump when I jump, right?
Yep.
Nice. This is going to get me a bunch of new data.
Oh yes, because we're going to be scanning and everything else.
Frame shift active.
Awesome. Frame shift drive charging. That is so cool. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to jump to a system, scan the system. So jump, honk, scan. And then if there's anything cool to see, we can look at the system map and see what cool planets are there and everything else. And if there's nothing cool to see, just move on. There's something that I'm going to completely go ahead and recommend, but it's a pain in the ass to do in VR.
Okay.
The thing is, Road to Riches. Basically, if you're new to exploring and you don't know where to go, you can make a whole lot of money exploring just by scanning systems and finding these rare planets. Road to Riches will basically give you a route to go. So if you're in VR, what you're probably going to want to do is just make a whole bookmark list of all these different routes, and it tells you what planets to scan for the most money. And you get to see a lot of cool shit doing it. So
that's what we're here for.
Something to keep in mind. Okay, we're both using the same whatever. All right, so bring your throttle to 0.
All right.
You want to try to get well, first things first, try to get a bit away from the sun, because sometimes planets will hide behind the sun. Not a good thing. So you get a few bits away from the sun, throttle to 0, hit your discovery scanner, and then I'll tell you how many bodies are in the system. There are 22 bodies in this system.
It says this module cannot be used in cockpit mode. What is the right? Because I mean, when I press the buttons, it goes to combat mode.
Right. So hit the buttons again and go to analysis mode.
I'm in analysis. Wait, did I push the wrong button to deploy the hard points?
You don't have to deploy hard points. You're in Super Cruise.
So
for this, there's no deploying. You're just going to throttle to 0. You're still in Super Cruise when you throttle to 0.
Yep.
And make sure your D scanner and surface scanner is showing in your blur mode. You know, analysis mode.
Wait a tick. Now I can do it.
Yay.
I didn't press the bottom button. Fucking dumbass.
Wow, you're right over there. I love this. You're right by the sun. Okay.
Yeah, I just like sailed past it, so I had to go and scoop.
So what you're gonna do is after you hit your D scanner the first time and be like, you know, honk the horn, tells you that you got 22 bodies. You're gonna hold Shift and then hit your D scanner again, and that's gonna bring you. It's gonna to your FSS scanner.
Right.
Now, I think we might have some differences in controls for this because I've changed mine a little bit. But for you, your rocker should send you back and forth along the scale at the bottom.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now, along that scale, all the way to the left are signals. So if you go all the way to the left, you'll see these signals pop up, and you can actually go to them and hit your trigger, and it will scan the signal for you. It'll tell you what kind of signal it is, what the threat is of the signal, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. So, Mickey, I am currently actually using I've just got a window open, and then I've popped it down here with the Oculus software. And the thing for the bits doesn't exist because I'm not affiliated with Twitch and never will be. So it's just sort of telling me how to use the FFS right now. You'll be sent to the system's orbitable plane, many of the astronomical bodies. Okay, you move around the system joystick. You'll notice highlighted areas, these signal fields. You can investigate the fields and locate the source of the signal.
What are you reading? Because that's what we're talking about.
This is literally like a tutorial. You can tune into the signals on the filtered signal analysis bar using Joy RZ access. Tuning into the correct region on the bar is essential in trying to locate the source of the signal. Should I just skip all this then? Because you know what the hell is happening.
I mean, that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. So, like, if you come back out and you look at the area around you, like, let me hop out a bit. As you go back and forth along the scale, what you're going to see are these little arrows that kind of pop up on your reticle, right? Mm-hmm. And then you ought to see little areas that glow bright blue, like with the pulse. You see how it pulses
Yep.
bright blue? All right, so if you go to one of those areas that pulses bright blue, put your reticle over it, move your scale back and forth. You will find a solid circle. That solid circle tells you that you're in the right spot. Center your reticle on it, hit the trigger, boom, you've now discovered an icy body. Or whatever body it is. Seems to be a lot of icy bodies around here, actually.
So I twist the stick a little bit.
Yeah, like mine is on a twist. I didn't know if I had set that up with yours or
not. Yeah, it is something you can do with the Oculus software. If you just put, because I have two monitors. So on the other monitor, I've got my chat, and then so I just pinned it. You just need to make sure you press the pin, otherwise it'll disappear once you press the Oculus button. So okay, so I've found things on. It's the frame shift button, isn't it? 9 of 22.
No, it's your trigger. So like when you find something, you put your reticle over it and you trigger, and that will bring you right in. And then what you do to back out, it's your missile button or your secondary button for your secondary weapons, right next to the 3. The one that's the one that's in between the hat and the 3.
Mine just
the hat and the 3. Hat and frame shift, and then you got your whatever in the middle. That one will back you out, so that way you can, back yourself up from wherever the hell it is you're looking.
When I pull the trigger, it says adaptive zoom failed.
You have to make sure that your reticle, like the crosshair of your reticle, is right in the center. So I mean, as long as the crosshair of the reticle is touching somewhere on the circle, you should be able to hit the trigger and it'll show you what's there.
What circle?
Okay.
So I've got like a loop around me. Oh, that's changed things. Energy tuning failed.
Okay. So if we're starting from, beginning, right? We have you see your grid in front of you, right? You have your reticle. You're changing your...
I'm doing a thing.
If you go over to a bright blue spot, move move the slider until you start seeing those little arrows. Those little arrows will tell you the general direction to go. So just kind of head towards the area of those little arrows, and you should see a circle pop up. That circle will either be, dashed or solid. If it's dashed, it just means you have to tune a little more. So you just move you move the slider a little more until it becomes solid.
Right.
Solid, you should be able to click on it with your trigger. Did you just find A10?
Yes.
Okay, so oh good, it does share. I was wondering if it shared in
when we're in a wing.
It does share.
Right, so then from here I need to press joy 9 and joy 1 and to leave here, or joy 2 to zoom out. There we go.
You would do joy 2 to zoom out. But there's another one over here. Oh, I got it now.
Oh, you got A10A?
People scan it. Yeah, well, I just saw A10, and there was something else in A10. Because when you zoom in like that, if you just kind of scan around with your joystick, and just kind of look for any other bright blue spots and see if they show up. And I saw another bright blue spot for A10A, and I grabbed A10A for us. And that is basically how you do exploration and discovery. Because what will happen is eventually, like a lot of these icy bodies, it'll tell you if you can land on it or if you can't land on it. If you look up, if you find the planet, right, you go ahead, you find it, you tap on it, and it's showing you all the details. If you look up to your upper right, it'll show you what resources are on it. which is very helpful because you're going to need those for engineering. It'll tell you if there are any locations on here that you might want to look at. Might be geological, might be biological. Biological life is everywhere, and you'll find it. And if you find things like Earth-like planets, water planets, ammonia planets, you find those types of things, when you find them using this, then you're going to have to actually go to the planet and you're going to use your detailed surface scanner to shoot a bunch of probes at the planet to map the planet.
Right.
Now, you get money for doing all of this. You get money for honking the horn. You get money for doing the scan of the system like we're doing now. And you get money for scanning planets. You can go all out and be a completionist and scan every planet in the system if you want to. Or you could just look for the planets that are worth money and scan those. So you get money for all of those, for those 3 activities. Scanning, you also have a bonus if you use a certain number of probes or less to scan the whole planet, which is why there's engineering for your scanners to make them scan wider and stuff like that. And that is basically it. You're just looking for stuff. When you are doing these scans like this, sometimes you'll find notable stellar phenomena. Notable stellar phenomena are awesome. You go out there and you'll just head towards it and you'll find Lagrange clouds, different types of mollusks floating around in space. Sometimes you'll find Thargoid stuff or Guardian stuff. It's just, I have a bunch of stuff from, pardon me, I have a bunch of stuff from when I did Distant Worlds.
Yeah.
That shows off like the Lagrange clouds and the different types of things that you find out there. And that's where you're going to want things like research limpets. So that way you can send a limpet out to grab a piece of it and bring it back. You get money for that. You get money for doing data scans on some of these structures. So that's what the data scanner is good for. Your composition scanner is good for that too. Where you want to try different things. So when you find different light, you want to try different things with it and see if it reacts. You'll get codex entries. Like, if you find new life that has never been found before, in the codex, for everyone in the world to see, your name next to you found XYZ. Same thing with these planets. If you find a planet that nobody's ever seen before, your name goes on that planet, and everyone knows you're the guy that found that planet. It'll show first discovered by, first mapped by, kind of awesome. But that's exploration. So, I mean, personally, when I have a goal place to get to, I'm jumping and honking the horn. I don't go through and scan every planet like this, but I tend to go through and honk the horn so I at least get some money for honking the horn.
Yeah.
We're going to be heading to a planet to see some Thargoid stuff. So, given how many jumps you've got there, 19 altogether, we're not going to do this at every one. I just wanted you to see how this works.
Yeah.
So, I mean, definitely honk at every one. And if it says, oh, there's 5 bodies here, totally stop and scan those bodies. I mean, it's only 5. If it's like 30, just keep going.
Yeah.
come back later. But that's how exploration works, and all the signals that you find here are signals for something. They'll sometimes it's a ship that is abandoned. Sometimes it's a battle that's already been fought and there's stuff to pick up there. Sometimes they're alien signals. So, finding these signals and stuff is also very helpful in terms of making money and doing cool stuff. So, that's exploration, yeah, in a nutshell.
Okay.
And it's all about finding shit. I will tell you that exploration is how you see the cool stuff. It's boring, and then, whoa, I just saw the most awesome thing ever. That's exploration.
It's pretty much in a nutshell, isn't it?
It's everything that happens on Star Trek in between episodes. There are 2 other bodies out here. Where the hell are they?
I think I found one. And I may be close to the other one as well. I twist when I want to turn. You. There you go.
Oh, there you go. You found them both. And to get out of this, all you have to do is hit the same button that shift and is it shift deploy? Let me think.
Shift and trigger.
Shift and trigger. Shift and deploy for the surface scanner. It's like when you do the surface scanner to get back out, it's shift and deploy. Okay, so that's that. We're ready to go to our next stop.
Sweet. I will shift and trigger. All right, onwards and forwards. This says it's going to take a year. Hurry the fuck up.
Well, that's why you're going to jump to it. It's so funny having to follow you because I have to regulate my speed so I don't pass you.
It's going to happen. So, what's the cargo for? Is that when we land?
Right, so the cargo is going to be for when you land. Or there's also, it's not just when you land. I mean, you'll be out here discovering shit, right? So what happens when you find a ship that's been abandoned and it has a black box that you want to get? That black box is not like the data missions. It actually takes up a cargo spot. So you want to have some kind of cargo. It's always a good idea when you're exploring. And then when we are on the planet surfaces, like when you're in not Thargoid space, but when you're like in Guardian stuff, there'll be all kinds of artifacts to pick up and stuff like that, different materials to pick up. When you are in some Thargoid space, there will also be materials to pick up that aren't engineering materials, and you're going to want to have a spot for those. So it's always a good idea when you're exploring or doing sciencey type stuff, just to have at least one cargo
yeah,
somewhere. Look, there I go.
I didn't know if you were with me, so I stopped to do things.
It's so funny because the jumps you're making, they're taking like so little out of my. It takes so little out of my out of my gas
fuel,
tank, and I don't really.
You don't really
worry about too much.
All right, so we just keep jumping.
Yep, just keep jumping.
Charging. I can't wait to get into something a bit more sexual.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I like this. It's nice, but when you know that.
No, I know.
What's out there? It's kind of tempting. What's out there?
There's a lot of nice ships to go, man. It's like I think I've only done 6 episodes of the space vehicle versions, and that's 6. I think there's something like 31 different ships out there. Of the 31, I have 17. So I mean, right now I still have like 11, 12 episodes to have to put out, and a bunch of ships to have to still buy and A-rate. Man. But there's a lot of good ones out there.
Jump in. 16 left.
Well, that's not terrible.
I mean, now I actually know how to. I remember the early days when I was just like, right, so which one's the frame shift and how often do I use that?
Yeah, like once you get in the groove of it, it's once you get in the groove of it, it's just a little loop that you're doing, until you reach your destination. I know that
it's kind of like driving.
Exactly, it's a lot like driving. There's no kind. I know that Bob Nagas, Chris, does a Twitch just about every day of Elite Dangerous, and he and Malik VR, they tend to do mostly sciencey stuff. So their entire stream is them jumping and scanning, and it works. It works for a stream. It takes up the time. People seem to like watching it for some reason. I like watching it for some reason, and it works. And that's pretty much all they do is scan stuff. Well, except for Malik. Malik does a lot of different things. I mean, he's on for like 12 hours, it feels like. But yeah, you can make an entire stream out of jump, scan. But like I said, they're doing every system though. Like they might say, "Hey, I'm on my way to the Pleiades," and it'll take them 5 or 6 streams to get there because they're stopping at every system and scanning every planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whereas
so it could take some time.
The 27 bodies in this one is like, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. but when your focus is exploration and science, then yeah, definitely stop at every system, scan everything, because that's how you find stuff. That's how you find the cool stuff. Like a lot of those really cool screenshots or visuals that is just like, how can people not want to see this? That's how you find them.
Donkey's taking furious notes here. So how far into like ED are you then, Donkey? Or Arthur?
And now that I know how this, how the wing follow thing works, this is actually really neat. Because before we kept knocking each other out, remember?
Yeah.
But now that I get how it works, this is actually kind of cool.
Did I honk my horn?
Oh, happens to me constantly. Did I honk the horn? Doesn't hurt to honk it again, though.
One body. I mean, I
yeah,
kind of...
that's the sun. But like I said, once I know the food is done, I'm going to be abandoning your ass.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now you know what to do. And now you know what to do. I don't feel bad leaving you.
So what's the final destination? I mean, we've got all these jumps, but then am I going to the port there or something?
The final destination is a planet that is 2C. Hold on a sec. Let me just take a look. 5C. So we're heading to Merope. The planet is 5C. And basically on Merope, when you get to 5C, if we don't make it there together, we're gonna have to scan the planet and see if we can find a signal somewhere. Like something should tell us where on the planet to go to see the awesome Thargoid stuff.
Okay. So I mean, if you've got the time, Donkey, by all means, hop on the wing and follow if you've got the ship to do it.
Oh yeah, he's got to add me on Elite
anything
Dangerous. So that way I can add him to the wing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, because even if he doesn't have a ship to go on the wing, I can always pop him in my passenger seat, or you can pop him in yours.
This is true. 39 bodies. This is going to be quite populated, this system. Dark region. I should scoot... Ah, fuck it. We've got plenty of fuel for now.
Oh, I think I lost you.
Where did you... How have you lost me?
You're in the Hyades sector, and I think you jumped one jump ahead.
I don't know. I'm just scooping and jumping.
Well, no, that's fine. Keep scooping and jumping. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I've been invited to an Oculus party. I'm not going to accept that. Sadly. I don't know if you're watching, but I'm in a Discord right now. So, no. Alright. I'll scoop this one a little more.
Oh, this is great. I can actually just look at the galaxy map and see where you are. So yeah, you jumped like you just jumped two jumps ahead of me. That's fine though.
You'll do that in one, won't you?
Well, right. I have these crazy jump ranges, so it's quite all right.
I really hope Restream figure out how to get the D-Live chat in here soon, because I don't know if I'm missing anything.
Yeah, that would be helpful, wouldn't it?
Honk honk. Nice.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to meet you in Merope.
You're just off.
Well, no, because we are so far apart from each other right now. So I was like, all right, I'm going to head on over to Merope. And I will meet you there. You at least, I mean, you know what the deal is now.
Yeah, I'm 9 jumps away. I should have titled this the Destiny's Child stream. Because I'm just jumping.
I am so not going to touch that right now. Hi, let's leave your man at home. Let's see, how many jumps is it for me? Yeah, I got 7 jumps to Merope, so...
I got 8.
So we'll be reaching about the same time.
Yeah, I bet your frame shift charges quicker, though.
Well, shit, I'm jumping at 33 light years a jump, so... I've just happened to be coming from a different direction now.
Are you afraid you were going to jump into me? It did cross my mind earlier, to be honest.
It has happened. Not to me, but I've seen people interdict others, and when they come out of the interdiction, they're like legit right on top of the guy, and they end up hitting themselves and blowing up. It's like, well, shouldn't have been being a douche.
I don't know if I'm ready to take this game out to the real world. Like, I just want to play it by myself.
Well, that's also the best part about exploration. Most of it is solitary.
Exactly. I'm not a sociable person.
But the cool part is being able to multi-crew with someone though, and just bring them right to where you are, and because that's what I was hoping to do with you guys while I was still on DW2, because of all the crazy stuff I was seeing. I was like, come on, hurry up, so I can get you guys in here. But I also have all of those waypoints for Distant Worlds 2. So there's a lot for you to see when you're ready to go on a long haul trip. Because you're going to be away from the bubble for a while. There won't be any human life. You're going to need to be able to repair yourself and everything else.
Repair myself? Oh no.
Yeah, well, like repair limpets and auto field maintenance units. You're going to need those on a ship.
Does
that way.
General flight cause wear and tear, or is it only if you hit things? or they hit
General
you.
flight doesn't really cause quote-unquote wear and tear, but it will wear on your paint, which is cool as shit. Like, the paint will start to, like, rub off.
I'm cool with
and
that.
Of course, you can repair that. But every now and then, you will run into a star. It's inevitable. You will run into a star. You might find a planet that is really high gravity, and you don't realize it, and you're trying to land on it, and before you know it, you're plummeting to the surface and praying that you have enough shields to let you live. So you have that. So there's a lot that could happen.
I need to fit ejector seats, I think.
What was that? Oh, I don't know if he's gonna take out the dog or if the food is ready. I don't know which call that was.
I feel like it is an important question you need to ask.
Nah, if it's important, he'll yell it. Why am I legit? I can't believe I just did that. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm just sitting here flying at the target that's 34 light years away. I'm just flying towards it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be fine. How bad can it be?
Frame shift drive. 198 days.
I keep hitting the frame shift too early. Starting to cook myself. I think I'm about 4 away.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm 4 away. But see, I have a Xeno scanner on here. I am willing to guarantee you that I'm going to be pulled out of witch space by a goddamn Thargoid. But they tend to not hurt you when they do that. They tend to just scan you themselves.
Three jumps.
And there's also a station in a system called Maya, which is right around where we're going to be, where you can buy the material that you need to unlock Felicity. But where we're going, you should be able to just find it on the ground.
Oh, that's alright then. I'm wondering how, like, getting the planetary rover out, would that be even more immersive if I had a steering wheel?
Maybe. I don't know. I do it because I do it with my I do it with the HOTAS.
I think in the interest of uniformity. I mean, I don't have a steering wheel anyway, but you know, it is on the cards. It is going to happen.
I was looking at some of those God, what's the car MMO?
There's the MMO.
Yeah. Shit. I can't remember what it's called now. But I think Project Cars is interesting. Have you played that?
I have them both, yeah. 1 and 2.
Oh, how is it?
It's a simulator.
Yeah, but in VR, how is it?
I quite enjoy it. I got way more into 2 than 1. 1 I quickly deleted. Oh, one last jump. Oh, no, I eagerly started to charge the frame shift and the fuel scoop's still out.
Happens every time.
Yeah, so, but 2 I did kind of get into a little bit. I've also got a set of Corsa. That one's pretty cool.
Nice.
Because I play that with him, and he's got his own server with his own like list of tracks on there that you can download. He just gives you a file, says download this, everything will work, which is great. And as far as an MMO, a VR MMO,
I'm trying to remember the game. I don't think
Wow.
it's not in VR. It's not in VR. It's but it's one of those things with oh, is it Crew? The Crew or something like that?
Oh yeah, The Crew.
Whoa.
Did you just
crap.
jump into this big blue thing?
Yes.
That is awesome.
That is a huge freaking star.
See, this is what we're here for.
God damn. Did you see the nebula when we were coming in?
I did not.
Oh. Oh, but the nebula is right in front of us heading to Merope. That's a cool color of blue.
I am cooking. Oh, I'm no longer cooking. That's good news.
Wow,
I was like,
check that out.
I think the star is pulling me in.
As you head towards Merope, check that out. Screenshot. Oh yeah, for those watching your stream or watching this replay who don't know, I talk to my computer. If you're watching the replay, you guys are hearing things that other Elite Dangerous people aren't hearing. And if you're watching the stream, I know it sounds like I have Tourette's. I really don't. I'm just talking to my computer. That is so cool looking. I'm so glad I got a screenshot of that. Yes? Oh, okay. Food's ready, so I'm jumping to Merope, and you're heading to 5C.
5C.
And you're going to use your surface scanner. Check the help thing on it. Should tell you what to do. It's very straightforward, though. Whoa. Okay. So, with that, I got the call. Dinner's ready. I am talking to you later. I'll probably jump right back in when I'm done, though.
Yeah, no worries.
So if you're still on, I'll jump back in and we'll be able to finish up. Okay.
Okay. Chromium. Bon appetit. He may or may not read that. I thought this was supposed to have arrows that pointed me to things. This is what we're doing. Did he say 5C? I'm pretty sure he said 5C. So that's where we want to go. I think I'm getting the hang of this. There's 5A. There it is. $111 signals detected. This could take time. This area is rich and full of stuff. I'll give him that. Weapon fire. Oh, I'm being interdicted. Ship scan detected. No cargo. Waste of time. Yeah, you did just waste everybody's time. Asshat. Right, so we want 5C. 5C. Surface map? Ooh. Look at that. So this is a feature. Can we zoom in? We cannot. Now he mentioned using the detailed scanner on it. Let's charge up the frame shift. Asshat is a beautiful turn of phrase. It is. I love it. I come out with some things. You'll notice from time to time. I think that's about 8 PM UK time. Maybe it's a good time for me to go and eat. Bon appetit. I said maybe, I didn't say I was. I want to know what's on 5C. I don't know if I should take the car out. Like, I feel like I need links there. I feel like I need a new webcam. One for the distant stuff, probably a wide angle, and then one for up close stuff like this. Because I just can't get the green screen in, which is hopefully going to be a green wall in the near future. I love this game. I have the Logitech C920, I believe. They were recently on sale for £30 on Amazon. I was like, but I said I want the wide angle. I did used to have a camera for my car. And the battery in it, when we were moving, I found it and the battery in it was just ballooned. But I used to use that as a camera, as a webcam, for my old YouTube videos. So I was thinking about seeing just what the quality is like, to see if I can do some live stuff with it. No, don't need to knock speed down just yet. Gonna get a little bit closer. Let's knock the speed down by about 7 or 8. It dropped down 75%. That looks like a giant CD. It's probably just got rings. Yeah. 5's just got rings. Speed up a touch to get by the... No, lap of shame. I got distracted. I thought I was in the gravitational pull of... There's about a thing that on Live where you can make your aspect larger and smaller on the screen. Yeah, so what it is... I'm in a conflict zone? Nah, fudge it. So we can now use... the surface scanner. Oh, it says I'm out of range again. There we go, we're in range. Which I believe was this button. Mouse 2 launches probe. Joy 4 toggles planet side. And 11. Okay. So Joy 4 is this one. Discovered new signal source. Ah, right, so we're following this. Do I do a thing? Am I pointing my ship just nose down? Too close to deploy probe. So we don't have a button mapped for that. That just looks astounding. Is there a way of getting further away to deploy the probe? Which one's button 11? 7, 8, 9, 10. The frack is button 11. Wonder if it's this one. Yeah, there we go. So where are we now in relation to this planet? I don't know if I wanted to do that. What I wanted to do was this. Aha! I need to leave now. I'm flying away. where is my target? It's behind me. So is that area the area that's been scanned? That is. I didn't want to do that. Efficiency target bonus. Surface scan complete. Ah. Okay. So we did a thing. Now there's some signals on here apparently. So maybe we go down and take a look. Or maybe we stop right here. Looking for somewhere to hold up. I don't think we're ready for this jelly. Oh, we're breaking out, Mo. Gliding her in. It don't know if this is a good thing. Continuously awesome. It is absolutely astounding. Glide complete. I think we touched down a little too far. No contacts in range. What do you think we're going to find here then, Arthur? We're now mass locked. Because I'll be honest, I've got zero idea what I'm going to find and what I'm doing. I'm just boosting and boosting and boosting. Hopefully this isn't going to be like, you know, death. We'll find out together then. It's over the horizon. It's taking forever. Just imagine if we decided to do this on land. This will go much faster if I'm higher. I could have done this. Cancel that. I don't want to do that. Any minute now. I think I can see it. Going down for a closer look. Going in for a flyby. See if we get shot. So we have some alien shit. I was promised alien shit. And he led me there. I mean, I got myself there towards the end. We're a bit close. I feel like we need to land downhill of this. Right, going down. First planetary landing. Ship secured. Hold space or joy 5 to launch. Okay. We're down. Now. Lights. Night vision goggles. Very nice. Now we need to deploy the lights. Am I going to get back to a flat battery? Landing gears deployed. Flight assist is off. Turret silent running. So, how do I think the chat is in the way. I think this needs to move. Let's pop you up there for a moment. Deploy. We're in the car, probably. Oh, we're going down.
Okay, I'm back.
I hopefully you've not been listening too much.
What? No, I just got here. Why?
I'm driving.
Oh, awesome! Did you fall?
No, I'm good. I landed at a Thargoid barnacle.
Oh, good.
Now I don't know what the flying ducky I'm doing. There was
have the same things that you have in your ship in terms of scanning. So some of them you can scan, but just know that once you've scanned one that is in an area that you're kind of done, but some of them also have growths on them that you could shoot off and then collect.
Okay, so this module cannot be used in this cockpit mode. Interesting. I'm in the data. I want a data scan, right?
Not the data scan. Well, no, the data scan should work. You could also try the composition scanner. Is your wing beacon? Of course, your wing beacon isn't on. You're not in a car. I mean, you're in a car. You're not in a whatchamacallit.
Dick beam, night vision, cargo scoop is retracted. Driver assist is on. Fire groups. SRV dual repeater. Composition scanner is not mapped to anything. That's possibly why.
Because you're at 5C, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just using the system map to get over there. Whoops. Almost forgot to start recording. That would have been a thing. Did you see anything cool with the barnacles yet?
I'm still trying to figure out what the flying ducky I'm doing. Biological and geological discovery. Gargoyle barnacle barbs.
So, you get money for discovering those things, and basically you would turn them in the same way you turn in a bounty. So that's the same. You know, you would pretty much do the same thing there to turn it in, and you get money for it.
Do I have to like point this thing at everything?
What was that?
Do I have to point this thing at everything? Like, it's not like a turret that I can just turn and aim.
Oh, hit. You should have. I think it's the 9 button.
Yeah, I found it.
Finger, yeah, they'll say that should bring you out there, and you can turret.
That's a lot more like it. So then you say I can shoot these?
Yeah, like sometimes it'll say like, you know, something growth or whatever, and you can shoot them. And when you shoot them, stuff will come off, and you can collect it.
Barbs, no new traits found. Press bracket to review your Barbs entry.
Right, so you can only do it. So like once you scan one of them, they're all pretty much the same family. It seems like at these barnacle sites, like they are either all connected, or they're just the same family. But basically, you made your discovery, and now it's just collecting stuff.
So how do I?
They have a material that you're gonna want. It's something alloy. Like it's some kind of meta alloy or something.
Lynx, have you already entered the post-feast grazing stage?
That's what we're getting ready to be doing. It's like we just got finished eating, so it's like, yeah, the rest of the day is gonna be grazing on the stuff that's like the meatballs are so good.
So
Okay, let me see
now
let
what
me see
the
if I can actually find you.
I feel like forwards is the way forwards.
So when you got to this planet, did you do the planet scan on it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome. So that's a little bit of a fun mini game.
It is, yeah. I didn't realize what I was doing at first.
Yeah, there are little tricks here and there, like making sure that the dotted line is in the center of your reticule. That way, you're getting the exact horizon.
It was more like the I was flying it towards the planet, and I was like, "What's happening? Can I move in this mode?" And then I realised I had to hop in and out. And yeah, it was good.
Nice. Do you know which Thargoid thing you went to?
No, just they pull up 4 barnacles. So I was like, all right, that one's close. I mean, can I like fire out a flare or something? That'd be nice.
That'd be nice, but I think the most you could do is if you were at your ship, you could turn on your wing beacon.
I can drive back. This will be good practice for like going back to the ship.
Yeah, that is a good practice to have. It's like when you're back at your ship, let me know. I'll send you a wing invite. Because I see all 4 of the Thargoid barnacles. There are 2 of them that are close together. There's one that is off to the right of center. Then there's another one that is down to the lower left of center. And all of them are about 5 million meters away.
Does this thing have an e-brake? I don't need to.
There's a signal over there called out of reach, not out of mind. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, I saw that. Right, so I'm parked underneath. How do I...
So you look down to your crotch, select your SRV, and as long as you are in the right spot, it will have a
board
thing
ship
that says board ship. There you go.
This is pretty darn cool, if I'm honest. So
isn't it great?
now I should be able to... Oh, God damn it. I moved the chat because I had it in my crotch. And naturally, that's not good for when you're trying to board a ship. So maybe up that corner. Make it a touch larger. Right. Let's pop this down. I was in 2 minds as to whether I should just like leave and come back with you. And go and eat ready for the Zim stream at 9, but...
Well, I'm glad that you kept it going. I mean, you found exactly what you needed to find.
This bit is so cool. It is, where you can just leave
signal.
your ship. Yeah, they should be on.
Yep, I see you. I'm actually going to flop in right on top of your signal.
And that... it just looks like a giant CD. It looks so cool. Let's have a quick check-in on D-Live. Nobody's chatted, which is nice. Means I've not ignored anybody.
D-Live is, I mean, it's really new. It seems like it has a lot of potential, but I don't know.
And now, because I clicked on the window, I'm accidentally watching the stream back.
Oh, don't worry, I'm only about 20-something kilometers away. I'm jumping right down on you.
You should be... Yeah, I can see your name tag.
I like these craters around here. They're actually pretty interesting. One over there looks like it has almost a mountain inside of it. This is the funniest thing. People are going to watch this recording and be like, yeah, he dropped out way too far away.
I did that. Oh, I can see you. I can see your ship. You were just in, like, silhouette of the CD.
No.
Pull up! That looked like it was a heavy landing. Oh.
I just died. Oh my god, I can't. I cannot even.
There was a brief moment of just like, he's gonna like die upwards, right? I can just see the hull of your ship just spinning in space. I think it's gonna land near me.
Oh, shit. I'm so glad this is a cheap ship to
This
replace.
isn't gonna like hurt me, is it?
It's like, wow. Okay. All right.
It's
Oh my god, I'm back at the starport. So this is what happens when you try to rush.
Chewbacca. You just joined at exactly the wrong time. Link Savage is just barreled into the ground, and that's what's left of him. I'm gonna get the SRV out, I think. Oh, I clicked.
So as you see, not everyone's an ace flyer all the time. Like when people worry, I'm like, don't worry, not everyone's an ace all the time.
If I deploy, will that disappear?
I don't know. Let me see, because I can see you. Ooh, that scared me a little bit, but it didn't need to.
No, it's still there.
Oh, good. And there you are. Okay, let me head my ass back on out here. Man, I can't believe I can't believe I did that. Well, because like I'm sitting there, I'm heading down, right? And as I'm heading down, I'm going, wow, why am I going so fast? Let me check the gravity. And I look at the gravity, I'm like, 0.1, this is too fast.
Chewbacca, I don't even know if I could. Is that Cheesebacca? No, it's Chewbacca with lots of E's. Multi-crew is, yeah, it's definitely a thing to do.
I wish more people did it.
Yeah. You just have to add people as a friend, and then you literally just have a social list up there. You just pick that person, invite them to multi-crew, and then that's it, you're done.
Because it's like, because there's also, it's sort of like an LFG, where like you can look for other people that are doing like an open multi-crew and all these different, roles for them to be filling, and it's just kind of like, but there's never anyone doing it. And I get it, where it's like, most times in MMOs you want to group with your friends.
I'll be down in a bit.
That's fine, but it's just kind of like, if you don't know anybody, it kind of makes multi-crew a little meh.
Yeah, that's it. You swear the multi-crew tab doesn't pop up. Do you need Horizons to multi-crew?
Yes.
There you go, that's probably what it is. Do you have the Horizons DLC? I mean, I don't know if it's still cheap on Humble. I know they've just had a massive Frontier sale. Looks like I have a window on PC. I think I'll jump into 2 Elite Dangerous and crash into a planet. You don't think you do? That's probably where you're going wrong then, Joey. You need to have the Horizons DLC. Which, like I say, I mean, what I ended up doing was buying Elite Dangerous a second time. So I now have the original version that I have. And then I bought the Commander Horizons DLC pack thing. So now I technically have it twice.
You know what's funny? Same here.
Yeah, it was just like
I've done that before.
The Horizons DLC was about £20 odd, but then the Commander edition that had them both was £8.
30, yeah.
So I was like, I might as well just buy that then. The gravity is pretty low, like doing jumps. In this thing, it's kind of fun, if I'm honest. If you flip it,
lower gravity is awesome. If you flip it, what?
Is there a way, like, will it right itself, or?
If you flip it, just use your stick to go back and forth because you have thrusters on the side wheels.
All right, cool.
Like you can essentially fly with it if you're good. And this gravity is it's low-ish. The really low gravity planets are crazy, guys. I mean, you can legit go into orbit in those.
Then what? How do you get back?
Most people crash.
The horizons, yeah.
Like, most people just crash back down.
Yes, we are. We're on about horizons. That's how you multi-crew. You think you bought the whole kit and caboodle? Yeah. So,
If you bought the whole thing, you gotta make sure that he's starting up in Horizons.
Well, I mean, this is Arthur that bought the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so gotta be looking in the right spot now. You gotta go up to your friends menu, and then when you actually tap on a person who's a friend, you'll have the option to invite that person to a wing, unless they're already in a wing. If you invite Link's Savage, I can put you into the wing that we're currently in.
Yeah, you do have it. That's nice. So you'll be able to join us then. So yeah, what country are you in, Chewie? This is so cool. I love just driving this thing around.
It's because it's a lot of fun.
I keep seeing a blue box on my map, which to me says that you are
outside of the planet, coming down hot, trying to regulate it this time.
Oh, is that you? Or is that a star? Might be a distant star. Because I don't see your name. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I almost want to know, but I'm not sure.
I can fly! This is gonna make these jump. This is gonna make these jumps even more fun now.
It's like if you put all your pips in the engines, you can go pretty far.
I know, I binned it. It's fine. Ah, all is well. Wait, I have two blue markers. One of them's probably my ship. Hey, I can see Link Savage. Coming in less hot this time. Are you gliding now?
I'm actually coming in far less hot now than I was before. It's so funny. I think I could see your marker moving because you're in your SRV. That's funny.
How much damage? Like, does this thing take fall damage?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 84%. Okay, I should probably.
It does take fall damage. There are ways around it. Like, if you pull back when you're landing and have it land on its front wheels, it reduces the damage. So basically, you got to learn how to drive this thing.
This is what I was thinking. Oh, this isn't going to end well. Yeah, that hurt.
How many SRVs do you have in your bay? One or two?
Just one.
Be careful then.
71%. Right, let's stop dicking around. Where's...
Like, be careful if you only got one.
Where's the Felanium Malcolm? There we go. Down there.
Now you can repair, like if you are gathering stuff, like if you come across things and you gather them, sometimes you'll come across materials to repair. If you look in your right-hand panel and go to inventory,
yeah,
and then scroll down to synthesis. If you keep scrolling down, you ought to see something that says SRV repair. SRV ammo restock, and SRV fuel. So if you have the materials, you can, however, make your own repairs without having to go back to your ship. So keep that in mind. It's always good to land on a planet and do some gathering.
I wouldn't even know where to start. I can see a very large piece of scrap.
Well, basically, there is on your radar. If you look at the top, there's like there'll be like a bunch of lines. Those lines are basically kind of like radar that's pointing to where you can gather materials. So let me go on ahead and land. Your Cobra's so cute. Oh. Hope I can land here.
Here comes Link Savage.
As it's all like unsuitable terrain.
I think you should be able to get back there. Can you see your earlier attempt next to me?
It's weight shaming me right now. I'm probably gonna have to come up here. That's exactly what it feels like sometimes. But like I said, this is like exploration is what happens in between Star Trek episodes. Them trying to find a spot to land, for instance. Oh, come on. There's more than enough space for me to land. Okay, no, there's not.
We are currently in Lynx's world, right? We're not in open. We're in a private game.
Basically, he's got to add me so I can add him everywhere.
Yeah.
Is that a spot? Oh, fuck. I guess that's not it.
So this is the downside to being a fat ass.
Exactly. A ship that is big is hard to park. Oh good, I found a spot.
And you're only 2 kilometers away.
Yeah, only.
So you say this thing that's spinning around, that is like a radar for resources?
Right. So if you see, so you got the thing up at the top. It's kind of like a radar, like a radar blip or whatever.
Yeah.
So up there, those lines, the closer they are together and the denser they look in terms of the color, the closer you're getting to something that you can gather.
So then how do I go about gathering?
You shoot it, and then you open your cargo bay, and you jump on top of it and scoop it.
How the flying ducky do I shoot a thing?
You go into, you can't be in analysis mode, you gotta be in combat mode.
Now that
you also have to be far far enough away from your ship to do it. Oh yeah, low gravity. It's gonna be fun calling my ship back to come and pick me up. I just like watching the ship return from orbit. It's so cool. Okay, so can I do this without dying? I can. I could go this way. Because I was just gonna try to fly over there to wherever you are, but I'm not risking it.
That's not gone well. That's not gone well.
Oh my god! I can see your little triangle like flipping. someone's falling.
So I need to change my fire groups. So if I shoot this thing,
Ooh, that was scary. SRV driving is so much fun.
Lynx wants Arthur wants to know what your name is.
Link Savage. Two words, not one.
So I still don't know what it is that I'm picking up when I blow things up. What's that big green crystal?
When you blow things up, like when you shoot stuff off, use index finger that's on your flight stick for number 3. Remember that one, like to select stuff. Use that and then select what it is.
Mining fragment.
Yeah, so that's what you'll be picking up stuff like that.
Okay.
You're also looking for like alloys and stuff like that. Ooh, I'm gonna go see the bark mounds. Well, that's not a bark mound. That's a Thargoid. Blah 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 blah. Oh wow, I can see all the stuff that you have shot off over there. Oh yeah, you're wicked close to your ship. So understand, the closer you get to your ship, it will turn off your ability to shoot stuff.
Which is cool. Hey, man. Of course you have red wheels.
Of course I do. You got stuff all over the place here.
Yeah, I've been blowing things up and not even realizing that it's about.
Yes. Collect that stuff.
New materials discovered.
Nice. What'd you get?
Sulfur, I think. So realistically, we just want to blow all these to Kingdom Come and then go on a massive collecting spree? Eek.
Kinda, sorta. The bad part is that we don't quite know what it is we're doing. In terms of killing these things. Ooh, carbon. So in terms of killing these things, it's like, I don't know if we're killing them. I don't know if we are, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we are actually
killing a human, like alive?
Right, like I don't know if this is alive. I don't know if what we are doing is making Thargoids really pissed off at us. Like, I have no idea. So I'm just doing the human thing and just killing and collecting. Nickel is very helpful. One of the things you really want to try to see if you can get is alloys, because don't balance power. You need the alloys because, like I said, for unlocking one of the engineers.
It'd be nice if I could, like, hoover these.
There you go, meta alloys. What'd you say?
It'd be nice if I could just hoover these up.
Yeah,
like, just push a button and just... Can we get, like, collection limpets and just send them out with them?
That would be awesome, but no.
This is ridiculous.
I mean, as long as you have them selected, you can run over them at least. It's not, at least it's not like trying to collect in a ship that doesn't have collector limpets. Oh, I see it. I got a friend invite. Who's this? pardon me. Come on.
I think it's just you left in the area now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's Donkey. Okay, so now with Donkey is added, let me friends and private groups. Invite to private group. Okay, so now Donkey's been invited to the Link Savage private group. Ah, crap! Don't do that. So he's been invited to the Link Savage private group. All you gotta do is log out, log in, go to Start, Private Groups, select Link Savage, and you'll be in this group. And from there, you can be invited to the wing.
And if ever I'm in Elite Dangerous, that's where I'll be. Worth it. So if we milk this puppy for everything we can get.
Yeah. If you milk it for everything you can get, you can log out, log back in, and it'll be right back. Yeah, there's sulfur out here. There's iron. You're gonna need all this stuff because you can synthesize. You can also synthesize stuff for your ship.
That looks collectible.
So it's like, yeah, you're gonna need them for your ship. You're gonna need them for engineering weapons. Manganese is a big deal, it seems.
It sounds like a language only spoken in Japanese cartoons.
Well, luckily it's chemistry, so... Luckily these are actually names of actual minerals and stuff.
Okay, so there's crap everywhere still.
Are you actually picking it up?
Yeah. I've targeted...
Well, if you've been out here shooting for a while, yeah, you probably got a lot of stuff to pick up.
Is this organic structure gonna, like...
Give up anything? Who knows?
I should probably clear the shot a bit, right?
I don't know, maybe not.
I'm going to put enough rounds into it. I'm about to start playing the game this week. Been watching tons of beginners tutorials. Steve, that is the best thing, dude. So, totally log out, log back in again. Yes. And then make sure you're in Horizons.
Right. And then go to private group instead of open. And then select Link Savage and you'll be in this group. Now, I mean, the real question is, you know, how far away are you and what kind of ship are you in? You might not be able to make it out here. But we can put you in multi-crew and you can see what's up.
You could probably sit on the helm of my ship right now and just do nothing.
Well, what I don't know, because I've heard conflicting things about it and I just haven't had a chance to try it, is so in multi-crew, your friends can use your ship launch fighters and that's fine, that's awesome, that's great. I don't know if you if I had you in multi-crew with me and I have 2 SRVs, will it let you use one of my SRVs? I don't know.
That's a good... Well, we can find out, can't we? Do you have 2 in that thing?
Yeah, I got 2 in that thing, so let me recall it. See where it lands.
Yeah, what if it just goes miles away?
Oh my god, it's gonna be like 60 billion kilometers away. I don't know. We'll soon find out. But watching it recall is so cool. Like, just to watch it pop in and land. And
So
that ringed world looks like a CD.
This is what I was saying. So my...
Cool as shit.
My radar thing says right in front of me there is like stuff.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it. Oh, there it is. That is so boss.
Here it comes. Where's it?
It lands where I've tried, and does it just... It's either gonna land or it's gonna crash.
Now the question is, can I put my car on your ship?
No, that'd be cool if you could.
Oh yeah, because the rescue.
How did I find a spot over here? I was over here and I couldn't land. That's a badass ship, ain't it?
That is a badass ship. I'm now going to shoot it to death. Ha ha ha.
Oh, he went offline. He was online, then he went offline.
Oh.
Okay, why can't I get under my goddamn ship? I can't.
I can.
I was on the wrong side. Well, yeah, I was just on the side that was really, whoa. Seemed to be far too close to the hitbox, and it was like, nah, I'm not letting you in, bro.
The USS Reliant.
Yes.
So I see your... Can I... Contacts. Unmanned Link Savage. I wonder if I could request docking. View sub-target's cargo in the Target tab. You have no... Declared on your manifest. You have nothing.
Correct.
Doesn't... Take me to your leader.
Okay, so, where is he? Okay, he's in the main menu right now.
I just caught my turret on your rear end. I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. This is going badly.
That's awkward.
I'm clear.
I can't believe this ship landed here. I was legit over here trying to find a spot to land, and it wasn't having any of it. The view from inside of this thing is so cool. And it does. It looks like I have a CD floating above my head. Or a gigantic eyeball, one or the other.
I went with CD because I feel like I'm more musically inclined.
I go with CD because I'm old as shit and I remember what CDs are.
Ah, CDs don't make you old as shit.
Oh, look at that. I got Donkey in the voice comms. Yes. You are... Where are you? Oh, okay. So you're in the main menu. Yeah. If you go to start, go to private, and then go to Link Savage, you'll join the private group, and then I can probably, because you probably don't have a ship, so if you don't have a ship, I can multi-crew with you. No,
Imperial Clipper. Cobra Mark 3.
No, it's like the moment you accept it, it should let you in. It's like it should let you in when you do that. Right. Yes. Okay, alright. So what you're gonna do is back out, and then so you go to start, right? Yeah. Now under private group, because it's just a open private solo. It's all red.
I should probably head back before I trash this thing completely.
Okay, hold on one sec. Let me see, 5. Yeah, you didn't accept it. You should be able to go to... It really should just tell you something. Right. Oh, don't worry. I've done this. I've already done this with Doc. Hey, Doc, can you hear him on voice comms?
I cannot, but we're in Discord.
Well, I know that I know you and I are in Discord, but he's on voice comms. Oh, he's not in the group yet. Never mind. Once I actually either add him to the... Cool.
Open touch.
Yep. It's like we got everybody in this group. We're trying to wait. We're waiting for Marcus.
Yeah, whatever happened to Marcus joining these little jaunts?
Okay, so now if you go to start and you, are you in? Are you like in game or? Right, start the game, private group, Link Savage.
I see you.
Good. Hey, did you know that your landing gear is out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so apparently if you deploy your hard points, it just drops you out of the sky anyway.
Yep. You are. Oh, if you're in VR, it's because you gotta reset the HMD. There's a command for it in the controls. There's a lot to have to kind of go through with the initial.
If you press F12.
Yeah, if you basically you're in the chair, but the system is showing your head-mounted display as being further back. So there's an actual HMD reset. Right. Well, what you are is you're in a private group, so you're just in my instance of the galaxy. So this way you won't be like you won't be being harassed by just general people as you would if you were in open. That being said, basically once you're because you're starting off from scratch, you have a couple of things you got to go through first before I could even invite you to the to my ship. Yep. So you're in the beginning area.
Is it Axel?
Because like I can invite to wing. Oh wait, how's he in a wing?
What?
Yeah, you're. It says you're in a wing, but you're not. Did you do that by accident? Well, the wing is kind of like a group. You have to kind of do it every time you log in or something. Because when I try to I select you and I can invite you to wing, but then it says invite to crew, but you're in a. Oh, you know what? I'm retardedly stupid. I think I can't multi-crew and wing at the same time.
So leave the wing and multi-crew.
What I'm going to do, Doc, is I'm going to leave the wing right quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see if he can use my SRVs.
Sure.
Because I'm going to be logging off shortly anyway.
Do you want to do it at this barnacle over here? Like, I'll fly over there and then you can just...
Well, I'm not even... Oh, wait. Jesus Christ.
You can't because you won't be on the wing. Can you lock onto me now?
Yeah.
And then you'll know at least where I am. And then leave the wing and then... Can we, like... We can frame shift.
I was about to say, are you frame shift jumping? I just got your...
I just wanted to do this faster.
Okay, so it's okay. I left the wing and it's leaving wing, blah blah blah. Hurry up, leave the wing.
Bye, wing. I wish I had a bigger window. Maybe I should do this upside down. Now I can see things.
I would love to know what it is I'm doing that's making my temperature go critical, but I'll figure that out in a second. I'm like, why is my temperature critical? What the hell? Okay, let's try this. Okay, so this is what I can actually tell you, Donkey. You are not in Horizons. So when you start up, so when you initially start Elite Dangerous, there's an option. It should ask you if you want to start Elite Dangerous or Elite Dangerous Horizons. And in order to do multi-crew, right, you want to do Horizons. Yeah, you got to go out again. But what I would say is go on ahead and shoot. If you shoot Doc Ock if you shoot Doc an invite,
He
cool.
will
Because
notice it in a year's time.
So basically, because I'm getting ready to log off, so you're going to go on ahead and shoot Doc a voice chat request and just see if he can just see what the wingman stuff is, and he can show you around a little bit. Pay it forward, Doc.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell him the 3 things that I've learned.
Yeah, the 3 things. Okay, and for me, I'm gonna go on ahead and log off. We got you here. You know how to do your exploration now, Doc, which is fantastic. You know how to find shit, which is great. You can scan a planet. You're all set for everything that you want to do because you want to do the exploration thing. The only, like I said, the only real suggestion I have outside of this is to check out Road to Riches. not so much for the money aspect, but for the aspect of being able to just explore out, just branch out a bit.
Yeah.
And make money doing it.
Okay, so this one is in a crater.
Well, hold on a sec, Doc. Okay, Donkey, once you're in the ship is basically your character. You're in it. If you want to get out of the game, you just hit escape and you can get out of the game. You can only switch ships at stations. This is the first ship they give you. This is the ship you kind of have to learn the ropes on and then get taken out of eventually. That's different. If you look up at your chat menu that's up to your upper left, you see where it says chat, and yeah. So if you tab through, now these buttons are going to be up to you, whatever you set these buttons as, but basically tab through till you get to the social menu. Looks like the AOL friend icon or whatever. When you get there, you can scroll down to Dr. Oculus, trigger on him, and you will see direct message, invite to wing, invite to crew, send voice comms, invite to squadron, and back.
Okay, I'm aligned.
That's because one of your tabs, it's whatever the button is for you, because you have to go to your controls and look at what your controls are. Like it's a lot of setup that you've got to kind of go through, but you set it up as you go along. So it's like, oh, I need this. Look in your options, look in your controls. It is 100% going to be there. So you're looking for the thing to tab your stuff over. You know, escape, options, controls. Well, for this, you're going to have, I mean, to get to that, you're going to have to use the keyboard until you set up your buttons right. I know that I have because you're using the same, so basically, Doc, he's using the exact same HOTAS we are using.
Yes.
But he doesn't have my button mapping. So because Donkey doesn't have my button mapping, if you email him that button map, then he'll be able to follow along and do whatever we tell him. Like
like press this button, press that button.
Right. The same way I've been working with you, we'd be able to work with him. So with that being said, Donkey, I'm out. Doc, oh, I'm telling you, Doc Ock, I will see you next week.
You will, Wednesday night.
Yep, as usual. And with that, folks, I am ending the recording and I am out. Anubis, stop recording. All right, guys. Yeah, you can't use it, unfortunately. All right. I'll catch you guys later.
See you later, Mike. Let's put way more to weapons. None of these organic structures are breaking.
What?
Nope.
Yes, I know. Your stuffing is good, though.
Okay, I do not need to know about you and your stuffing, sir.
I haven't gotten out. I've exited the game. I just haven't exited Winter Color yet.
I should probably leave the Discord anyway.
I'll talk to you later.
See you later, Mike. Okay, if I'm going to get into Zim stream, I really need to go as well. I want to thank everybody who came by today. Everybody who, you know, just gave us a little chat. Sorry I didn't see you a bit sooner, Steve. One pending friend request. There we go. Donkey is now... currently unreachable. So I can't get you in. There's apparently stuff here, but I honestly don't know where the flying ducky is. I'm running out of bullets. So yeah. I'm going to get back in the ship. I wonder if I can take them out with it. I wonder if the pulse lasers on the ship will save my bullets. Or if it'll just flat out destroy it. Board ship. Although when we deployed the hard points earlier, it did not go well. Oh, oh no, oh no. I'll tell you what, Doc, I had a couple of friends and flew around a few minutes, and that's totally cool. I forgot how to do that thing. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put everything in a... like a Dropbox or something, and whip that over to you. I'll tell you whereabouts you need to put it, and then you'll be able to use the HOTAS with exactly the same button. So when Link says to me, press this button, you will be able to press the same button. So... right, that's why I can't use pulse lasers right now, because I'm in the wrong freaking fire group. I think that... which one am I pressing? I honestly don't know if I'm pressing the button to get my guns out. Can you even get your guns out when mask locked? I don't think you can. There you go. I'm going to leave you with the image of the CD. But yes, next Wednesday, hop back over then, Arthur, and we'll get you in with us. Even if I just get you in my cockpit. But we'll figure it out. We'll yeah, we'll chat over Twitter. Maybe I'll start a group chat with me, you, and Links on Twitter. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop the stream now. So later, everybody. I think I'm on this mic, so it's okay. You also have to make sure you clicked into the game for the HOTAS to work, by the way. Keep that one in mind, because I keep breaking that rule all the time. It's the more the merrier, sir. The more the merrier. Anyway. 07, Commander. The Doctor is out.